March 15th and 16th, Friday and Saturday, the sun is in Pisces and the moon is in Gemini. This is at worst a deceptive combination. Why? Because Pisces lives in a world where they don't pay attention to all the details. So they'll tell a story, they might miss a point, or they might embellish because they're interested in being able to be poetic or creative. And Moon and Gemini just encourages that. Moon and Gemini is like, oh, yeah, I remember that. They just make up stories. So at worst, you're going to feel this weekend a little bit scattered, like too many things are going on. It's hard to focus. At best, you'll sit down and read a really good fantasy book. You'll write a poem. You'll let yourself be creative. You'll feel that urge when you wake up on Friday, like, wow, there's so many opportunities. There's so many things to do because there's still 4 planets in Pisces and there's 3 planets in air. So that is really where creativity comes from. It has the ability to let the mind stand outside of what normal is, a setting on the dryer. There's nothing normal about Pisces Gemini. They tell stories, they embellish. I'm thinking of my aunt who loved to swear when she spoke. There's like an uninhibited, loosey-goosey freedom lover who makes everyone laugh. It's very strong humor system. So this weekend is an opportunity for us to stop. It's almost like Pisces doesn't live in this real world. They don't want to know about the climate. They don't want to know about the wars. They don't want to know about what people, they just want to make up an alternate world. And Gemini lets you read about it, make it up, do the fantasy. And that is the seeds to create a new world. So Pisces Gemini is probably one of the best creative writers. The problem is they get bored. So then they start writing and then they put it down, they don't pick it up. There's lots of people watching this who have that mutable issue where you start things but you don't finish. They come and study astrology, but they only take level 1. Then they take level 2 and they really get into it. And then if there's earth or practicality, and that's why it's so great Jupiter's in Taurus, it's trying to ask us to make sure we follow through. That's what I find so interesting about the metaphysical world and all of these videos that you watch. Does it stick? Well, today's a day where there's freedom to let yourself float around and be open-minded about it. But coming soon to your neighborhood, when we get to Aries down the road at the end of March, that's when you start to pick up your energy and say, enough dreaming, let's do it. But right now, permission to dream. If a baby were born with Pisces sun and moon in Gemini, they would be so whimsical and so creative and loving to hear stories and read stories out loud. And the high road is they create unbelievable language systems and they can speak other languages and they can find themselves with any culture and get along with them. That's the high road of Pisces Gemini. The low road is, what was I talking about again? They forget. Astrology has wanted me to tell you this Friday and Saturday, it's a little bit of air energy, moon in Gemini. There's some mutability. You can change your mind. Enjoy yourself because coming soon to our neighborhood is going to be that feisty energy just down the road.